the plastics, and we did an amazing job. Got no credit for it, but everything is stocked, and right now the whole country is stocked for something like this. The country, and this is long before I got there, was not prepared. Fauci, however, was not a big factor with me. He is a big factor now because Biden chose to make him such, but he was not a big factor with me. He said he didn't want to close to, as you know, very strongly, because we talked about this, he didn't want to close up to China, which was heavily infected. He didn't want to close up to Europe, which was heavily infected. 4 months later, he said that President Trump made a great decision and saved perhaps hundreds of thousands of lives, because I was really a single vote. I had 21 people in a room, and none of them wanted to close it down, but I did because I saw what was happening in China and in Europe. Fauci did not play as big a role with me. He played actually a pretty light role. And if you also notice, oftentimes when he would say something, I do the opposite, which tended to be pretty good. You know, he came out against masks, and then he became a radical masker. He was a radical, you know, wherefore if you could. But at the very beginning, if you look back early on, he was against masks. I mean, he had some very different views. But he was not a big factor with me. I didn't get to see him too much. I didn't deal with him too much. I made my own decisions, and they were great decisions. And I let the states run. So
Ìlara ló wà láàrin
Texas,
yìí, ìlara.
South Dakota,
Ó ní Trump ń sọ̀rọ̀.
some of the
Torí question tó bí kọ́
South
ló ń dáhùn
Carolina,
yẹn.
they did a terrific
Wọ́n ní
job.
tó bá
The
wà ní
governor did a
position kí ló máa
terrific
sọ
job.
fún Putin.
But I let the states
Ó ní
run
ìgbà
and
tí ó ti
make
ṣẹlẹ̀
the
òun lọ́rọ̀ tó
decisions.
máa sọ.
Frankly, the Republican governors did a far better job than the Democrat governors.
Ṣé rí
But
nǹkan tí
Fauci
mò
was
ń
not a
tẹnu
big
mọ́ nìyẹn?
factor as
Àwọn
far
people
as
yìí
I was
wọ́n
concerned.
keep
He
quiet
became a
until
very
ìgbà
big
tí wàhálà
factor
dé.
once Biden came in.
So irú wàhálà
And
yẹn
it's
sìn
almost
làwọ̀ ò
like he
fẹ́
couldn't
kó
make a
ṣẹlẹ̀
move without
nílùú wa.
asking Fauci.
Well, Mr.
Wọ́n
President,
máa
over the past week, something very interesting has happened. Several Democratic governors have dropped mask mandates, or at least pulled back on mask mandates. And there's this clip that's going viral. It took place at a Las Vegas school. Children so excited that they don't have to wear their masks to school the next day. Take a listen to what that sounded like. Watch this.
Starting tomorrow, we don't have to wear masks anymore!
You know, I think that would put a smile on anybody's face, but juxtapose that to what President Biden said about easing mask restrictions. He said it's premature. The CDC also said that now is not the time. If now's not the time, when is?
Well, first of all, that's adorable. It should have happened a long time ago. And everybody says that the mask for the new variant, at least, is virtually ineffective. I mean, totally ineffective. So I don't know what they're doing and why they're doing it. But they've come out and said that the mask has almost no impact, especially on the new variant. And